So now, random little things that, in Storm 4 that we've seen, and then, it's probably not confirmed. It could be confirmed, it could be not, some of it is. We're not exactly sure on the details of it. Some of them we are sure about, but others we could be a little bit less sure. For example, and this is one of the things that I'm a little bit less sure of, but I could have sworn I saw this. So, say you have a team makeup of Madara, Sasuke, and Naruto. With Revolutions, they added a lot of these new systems with, like, if you have a team makeup, you get like a team ultimate jutsu, like a team, like say Naruto, Sasuke do an ultimate jutsu. But that required that you actually use an ultimate jutsu, like you actually had that same team makeup. You had to have Naruto, you had to have Sasuke, you couldn't have anybody else as like your third member. you know and that's what made it like, hey, you want to see these special attacks, you want to use a special attack, you have to have the team makeup for it. You can't just pick whoever character you want, you need to pick a specific character. Now in Storm 4, I could have sworn I saw Madara, Naruto, and Sasuke, and then they did their Team Ultimate Jutsu, or they're now calling it Team Secret Technique, and which is a little bit weird in my opinion, but because it's been always called Ultimate Jutsu throughout all of the even Ultimate Ninja series, it's always been called like Ultimate Jutsu and stuff like that. So definitely kind of weird. But they do their Madara, Naruto, and Sasuke do an ultimate. So generally, what would happen if it was like Madara, Naruto, and Sasuke was that whoever was party leader at the time should be doing their ultimate attack. In this case, it actually showed Naruto and Sasuke doing their team ultimate, which led me to believe is that no matter what team makeup you have, you can select what kind of ultimate you really want. So definitely kind of weird and something like that could be unconfirmed. It's like one of those things I haven't actually had the game to say, oh hey, this is in the game, but it's definitely kind of weird. Will, what do you think about that?
Well, I haven't came across it. I mean, you said you may have. All I have to say is this. If now I did say if people, so don't get it twisted. If this is actually a thing, I'm honestly going to say that that's retarded. Cuz it doesn't make sense. I mean, it really doesn't. I mean, it just adds more legitimacy when it comes to picking a real team to actually be rewarded an ability like that. So if this is true, it's stupid. That's all I have to say about that.
One little thing I did want to touch on though is like I could have sworn I saw this. Now, another thing, what may have happened was that Modder got like in this game they have taken the ability factor out of like you can't just like hit one person and end the jutsu. If within Team Ultimate Jutsu, all the guys are coming at you. Um, so I could have sworn maybe Mater got knocked out when he was like trying to charge in on the team. So if Mater got knocked out, they forced the ultimate jutsu to be defaulted back to Naruto and Sasuke. Because, if Mater is not there to help in with the combo, guess what Naruto and Sasuke are going to do? They're going to tag team up on this fool. So, that could have been a thing. Now, again, like I said, it's unconfirmed. It's literally, I have no idea about it. It could have just been me seeing things. Definitely something we need to look more into. But again, it's little things like that. We notice it, and it could be wrong, it could be right. Who knows? So next, we're going to be talking about armor breaking. Little things. Armor breaking was added into Storm. What they originally went with in Revolutions was this accessories and stuff that we threw onto like our characters and stuff. And throughout the battle, during a battle, if you had like your accessories on, is that the characters' accessories would like get taken off and stuff like that. Oh hey, I had a sword on my back. Well, you couldn't really use the sword, but hey, guess what? That sword got like gypped now. Well, it's the accessory, right? So, hey, I have a sword that I can show off. Too bad I can't use it, and too bad it's gone now. you know, like it was little things like that. They added in Revolution. Well, guess what? Now they added like actual like damaging looks to the characters. The guy's not gonna come out looking like, during a battle, the guy's not gonna come out looking completely fine. He's gonna come out looking with some battle scars on him. He might be missing his ninja vest. He might be missing some things. He's not gonna be looking the same as he did when he stepped into the battle. A lot of people were talking about even like one of the Akatsuki members, what's his name, Hedon, and a lot of the times throughout the Storm series, he was shown with the outfit of him with his like clothes torn up and stuff. Well, now in Storm 4, he doesn't have his clothes torn up this time, so now it leads a lot of people to think that like whenever you're like carrying him down and bringing him down, that his clothes are going to default to that original costume style that was in the other past Storm games. So definitely welcomed. Definitely welcome. Will?
Definitely a high probability, and it's just another one of those things where subtle details, it may be like minor, but it actually adds some flash and makes the game look even better. I mean, because like it is minor, but it's those little touches that just adds more awesomeness to the game. Like recently today, um, I was watching Itachi gameplay and I kind of like just made that thought. I was talking with some other people. Like, I bet you what's gonna happen is if Tachi's clothes gets damaged, he's actually gonna be looking like he did after the battle he had with Sasuke before he died. And apparently it happened and it was dope as hell. And then I would also like to see how armor breaking is going to affect the ladies.
Definitely, definitely looking forward to VengefulWillberg's Make Out Paradise series with Jiraiya.
Jiraiya's Make Out Paradise, yeah!
Now with more boobs.
Yeah.
Definitely gonna be wondering what you're gonna like. Hold up, we're talking about damaging and clothes being torn off, but what if we have the costumes of the swimsuits? What's gonna be happening with that?
Holy Hokage, bro. That's all I'm saying.
In all seriousness, probably not a whole lot, but one can believe.
Yeah, one can hope. Yeah.
So, anyway, next little touching fact is like buildings and stuff, obstacles and stuff. Now, you look at a stage that you're fighting on, and you really pay no mind to it. You're focused on the fight. You're focused on this, that, and the other with the opponent. Now, one thing they added was that, say I use an ultimate jutsu, the guy dodges it. What happens to the ultimate jutsu afterwards? Does it just disappear into thin air? Does it hit a building and just like literally does nothing to the building? Well, Storm 4 said, fuck that. Ultimate jutsu or some attack that's going to hit a building, it's going to hurt the building. Like, that building is not going to come out okay. That building is going to literally crumble to the floor and go like to dust, That stuff's just gonna be hurting, Of course, like, not all these stages will have stuff like this, but it's definitely like some of these stages having like a little detail like this. It's definitely, again, another little welcome detail to the Storm series. Will?
Yeah. So it's no telling what effect the like attacks is going to have, but it is interesting because I remember seeing in Spin09's video when he was actually talking about that, and he actually showed the trail of the third Hokage's dragon flame bomb and how it was trailing along the hills, and it was very interesting to see that because in most cases it would just like go through like it was an invisible wall or something like that. So it's another one of those subtle touches that just adds a little bit of authenticity to the game.
Definitely very welcome. Freaking third Hokage's fire attack going all the way up a hill. That actually might be funny to see. I might actually have to watch that video.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. So last thing we're gonna touch on for the day, and hopefully, you know, hopefully this is a thing. Hopefully, we might be able to see it. It might add some more depth into like character picking and strategies when it comes to like playing on these storm games. So the last thing we're touching on is assigned roles. Will said it earlier. Is that certain characters are going to have assigned roles. Will they be able to strike back? Will they be able to help you get more chakra into your system, or many other little things? And who knows what they're adding to this roster? And knockback and chakra recovery might not be the only things. You could also have that person that's going to help defend you. Kind of like what happened with Neji.
Dying of a splinter.
let me help you.
Let me
Yeah,
take
help us,
this
all right.
splinter for you.
That, let me take that back. That was a little bit cruel. That was too soon. Uh, so, with that, assigned roles are definitely going to be very welcomed. Definitely something I want to see. Hopefully more of, and I want to see what this has to offer for us. Will, what do you think about this assigned role stuff?
Well, all I have to do is say this. I'll start by saying this. Neji, defense type 2016. Let's go.
Damn.
Let's reenact Neji's death in the online rank. Let's. But on a serious note, I mean, like, I really like this idea if this is really true because we don't know how they're really doing this, but I feel like this is what they're going for. The reason why I like this is the simple fact that it's actually going to increase the number of choices, and people are just not going to go to the OP support if a character with an overpowered jutsu, because of the simple fact that the support type may not be to their liking. So it's like they're gonna have to play give and take. What are they willing to sacrifice? What are they willing to gain?
Exactly. It's definitely like one of those things where you gotta think about what you're willing to lose, what you're willing to gain. Yeah, like Will said. So, it adds in that like, hey, listen, type of factor in. Like, hey, listen, because you can't just be picking whatever character you want. You want to win, you ought to kind of pay attention to what you're doing. So, but of course, that might not stop all the people that just like haphazardly pick whatever. And then you have those people that are just going to enjoy the game and just choose whatever character. There's nothing wrong with it. You
Hmm.
want to choose your own characters, go ahead and choose whatever characters you want. Like I said, this isn't something where we're forcing you or telling you, hey, you gotta play in this style or whatever. This is
Right.
basically a video where we talk about the different little mechanics and the different little things that are going to be in the game. And for those guys out there, just absorb it in. Hopefully, you can learn to be a little bit better at this game, or if you don't want to be better at this game and just be kind of like chill and know about the game, that's cool too. Nothing wrong with any of the play styles that anybody chooses to play. Um, it's just just play whatever you want to play. It's the game. It's your storm game. It's however you see it. So, with that, this has been all the storm 4 mechanics that we've pretty much seen and or heard of so far. So anything else, if you guys want to leave a comment and tell us, oh hey, this could have been in there, or I could have seen this, let us know in the comment section below. Definitely, if we missed something, let us know. We covered everything that we basically know of as far as anything that's new and coming to Storm 4 that is new to us. So yeah, pretty nice. Vengeful Wilberg. If you guys haven't watched Vengeful Wilberg, I advise that you do. That this guy is pretty cool. I enjoy watching his videos, and 9 times out of 10, I'm probably hunched over on my bed laughing like no one's business because I can't. His videos are just too funny. I can't. I need to like. I need to stop watching his videos sometimes just so I can take a breather. He's just he got to me rolling sometimes. I can't like you're gonna send me to the hospital one of these days, Will. One of these days you're gonna send me to the hospital, and then what's the cause of death? Sir, I believe he was laughing so hard that he couldn't exactly breathe.
Oh my gosh, I hope it don't ever get to that point, bro.
but yeah, for the most part, if you guys like my videos, you guys will more than likely like VengefulWillberg videos. He's more established and has a lot more videos that to put out than I probably do because let's be honest, I mostly do anime videos and Revolutions currently is like has been on a decline like no one's business.
Fucking kid, you was not kidding on that.
Oh, I want to make more rank jams, but I just can't. I just can't.
Save it for Storm 4, bro.
Storm 4. Definitely looking forward. We need it for Storm 4. Definitely the last. So anyway, I'm going to put a link in the description below for VengefulWillberg's channel. Go check it out, guys. It's been real. Hope you guys enjoying your days.